Beans, beans, the musical fruit, the more you eat, the more you toot. The more you toot, the better you feel, sing-song my older brother Timmy as I held a spoonful of baked beans to my mouth. Shut up, you dumbass, I hissed at him. He is so annoying. Timmy won't leave me alone. It is bad enough at home, but out here camping in the woods on the Grand Mesa with our parents, he is worse than ever, since his friends aren't around. Mom, Timmy whined to their mother, who was stoking the campfire. Amy said a bad word. He turned to me and smirked. Did not, I denied. Did too. Did not. Did too, he insisted. Would you just shut up and leave me alone? I was so irritated. He always has to have the last word. Hey, pipe it down, Dad demanded as he walked back into camp with a string of trout that he caught in Alexander Lake in one hand and fishing pole in the other. Tim, come help me clean these fish. Ah, Dad, Timmy whined as he slowly got up from the picnic table. Relieved that he was out of my hair, I turned my attention back to my dinner. I love baked beans so much that I eat them on my potatoes, on bread, with chips, or just plain. I can't stand a lot of food. It is just disgusting. I must have really sensitive taste buds or something. Mom and Dad try to make me eat meat, but it makes me want to hurl. I'll eat hot dogs, though, but only if they are burnt black from the grill. I couldn't wait to sleep by myself in the tent. Mom and Dad and Timmy will be sleeping in the camper. I had to really convince my parents to let me try it out by myself. They didn't think I was old enough. I am 7 after all, and don't need to be treated like a baby. Besides, Timmy grinds his teeth at night, which is so annoying and loud that it keeps me awake all night. Plus, I won't have to share a bed with the dumbass. I like camping. My favorite part is roasting big fat marshmallows over the crackling fire with long sticks. I like them burnt on the outside and gooey and sticky on the inside. Then my dad tells us spooky stories until it's time for bed. Well, Dad thinks they're spooky, so Timmy and I pretend to be scared, but they're really pretty goofy stories. They are pretend, not real, so why get scared? I carried my empty paper plate to the fire, threw it in, and watched the fire consume the paper, curling the edges as they turned black and then turned to ashes. There is nothing like the smell of wood smoke as it curls around me as I stand by the fire. I stood there a while, watching the flames dance over the logs and kindling, mesmerized by its fiery ballet. Amy, Tim, get ready for the evening's scariest ghost story, Dad called out. I ran to my little blue tent to change into my jammies. My tent was all set up. I had my Barbie sleeping bag and fluffy pillows set up on the right side of the tent, and my pink Minnie Mouse duffel bag on the other side, and in the corner by the door I stored my jump rope, kickball, and badminton racket. Hurry up, kids, Mom urged from outside. I quickly hid my blankie under my pillow so Timmy wouldn't try to hide it from me. I can't sleep without my blankie. In my rush to get outside, I tripped over my jump rope and fell out of my tent. I quickly untangled my foot, threw the rope back inside, and raced to the fire circle to claim the reclining camp chair. I know Mom will share it with me. I like to cuddle with her so she won't mind. Tonight's scary story was about a 30-foot anaconda that was killing campers in the wilderness. Timmy and I had fun with that one. Who ever heard of a 30-foot snake? After story time, we just hung out quietly by the fire. I was getting really sleepy, but I didn't want to go to bed just yet, so I snuggled closer into my mom's arms. I would just close my eyes for a minute. My eyes flew open in the darkness, and it took me a minute to realize I was in my tent. Mom must have carried me in and put me to bed. I rolled over onto my side as I felt for my blankie and pulled it out from under my pillow. I was about to close my eyes when I saw something move. I looked hard into the inky black darkness, my body frozen in fear. There it was. A slithery, slimy snake was in my tent. I didn't dare move. Was it poisonous? Would it wrap around my throat and squeeze the life out of me if I fell asleep again? I stared at it really hard, waiting for it to move, but it just lay there. I couldn't stand it anymore. Mom! Dad! I shouted hysterically. Help! There's a snake! No one came. Again, I shouted. I heard the camper doors slam open and then heard the zipper to my tent slide up. Amy, are you okay? My mom asked as she launched herself into the tent. I grabbed her around the neck and buried my face into her shoulder. What's this about a snake? My dad questioned as he shone the flashlight around the tent. In my tent, I cried as tears began to seep from my eyes. Right there, I pointed to the floor where I saw the creature. Dad pointed to the beam of the flashlight to the spot where I had pointed. "Oh, honey," he sighed. "There's nothing here but your jump rope."